Hey, what's going on, guys? So today I want to talk about this Zippo mini heat bank. All right, we got in our monthly box. Been using this lately. When I was sick, this really came in handy because I got the craziest chills ever. So I had this thing like, you know, my arms, my legs, I was holding on to it, passing it back and forth, and actually got a lot of use fairly quickly. So yeah, this is the Heatbank 6. So Zippo has had several variations on electric hand warmers, which is a fantastic idea. If you don't know, Zippo had fuel-powered hand warmers for many, many decades. It was kind of a staple in their non-lighter, line of products. And so they're continuing that tradition in a modern sense with the electrical versions. Now, what makes these really cool is that these are also power banks, right? So it's a hand warmer, but at the very least, even if you're not using the hand warmer, you can always use it for a power source, right? So I looked up online real quick because they covered a monthly box. I did not buy this. They are 28 bucks on Amazon. You can see a bunch of colors: black, blue, green, orange. All right, pretty cool. So let's see on the box here. It is 4,400 milliamp hours. All right, for our power. And it says up to 6 hours of heat. I can contest to that. I did run this first cycle out. I want to say it was, it wasn't exactly 6 hours. It was a little under, but it was very close to it. On high, I had it on high the whole time. So here we go. On the side, you can see, here's our output, our USB-C. And then we have our power cord. The button on the side here, it's very, very simple. If you just want to use it for the, the power storage, you just hit it once. You have to do a full press and hold, right? Long hold. Once it lights up, now we're in our hand warming mode, and we have three different lights. So this is going to be start off on low, push it again, medium, and 3 is high. I did not even mess with low and medium. I mean, I guess there's a slight chill in the air, you could do that. I don't see why you would. Either it's cold or it's not. To me, it reminds me kind of like, it's nice to have the option. I'll say that, but I always laugh at the store when you have medicines. That's heating up right now while I'm talking. You have medicines that are like extra strength. If I have a headache, I don't want the normal stuff. Why wouldn't I want extra strength or superior strength? Instant headache removal. That's what I would get. Instant headache removal version. So yeah, that's how I see it. On low, maybe you're very sensitive, to the heat. That could be a reason. It does get very hot, but nowhere near like, ooh, I don't know if I can hold this hot. Does that make sense? Like if you turn your water heater up and run your sink water, you get to a point where like, okay, it's too hot to hold. This is not too hot to hold. Even on high, even when the thing is really cranking, it feels very warm. Now, I had this even inside because I was sick. So even though the room temperature was like 69, 70, I was having chills because I was sick, and this felt warm to me. Now, on its highest, like right now, it feels like, okay, it's pretty warm. It's not like crazy warm. I'm in my basement filming right now, and it's probably, I don't know, 51 degrees in here, maybe 52 degrees. If you go outside in the wintertime, it's, 30, 35 degrees. The colder it is outside, the hotter this is going to feel. The more instant relief you're going to have with your cold hands. So this does work. I would say it's more than sufficient to actually warm your hands. I like the form factor is not as ergonomic as like some of the other ones that like they're larger versions of the heat. I should have grabbed it for example because I do have it upstairs, but that it's rounded and it feels like, let me see. Let me see if I can show you this real quick. Because it actually fits the hand better. Is what I'm trying to get at here. Let's see, Zippo Handwarmer. Trying to see the other versions here. So yes, the Heatbank 9S is a good example. All right, so you can see the ergonomics on this. It really just kind of hugs. Come on. I don't know how that happened, but it's hugging your hand. It feels way natural. This is just a stick, but it still works totally fine. You know what I'm saying? It works great. And again, most people will probably use this as a power bank more often than the heat warmer. What is nice about the dual purpose is that, heat warmers you're only really using in the wintertime. So what do you do all summer long, even spring, maybe half of fall, you don't need a heat warmer, but it's still nice to have the power bank. This is a great thing to keep in your vehicle. Very, very good thing because you're not going to EDC this. You know, even in the wintertime, I don't imagine carrying this everywhere you go all the time. So the day that you actually need it, it'd be nice to have in your car, because wherever you are, your car is probably there too. Like if you're at work and you're like, oh, my hands are cold, you can run to your car real quick and grab this. If it's home, you can't, right? But if you're home, even if it's in your car, you can still go out and grab it from your car. So I don't know. I dig it. I think it's cool. I like the 9S more if I had to choose between the two. I'm doing a long press to shut it off. But it is a cool option, right? And it is obviously cheaper. So I dig it. I give it a big thumbs up. Definitely a useful tool. So that's all. Just wanted to share with you guys. Let me know if you use these. Also, let me know if you use the original. Let me show you what that looks like real quick as well. I don't know if I still have one. I wanted to make a video on it years ago, and I just couldn't find the one that I have, because I've had several when I was younger. Let's see, Zippo Handwarmer. I know it's going to show me a bunch of the modern ones now. So there you go. Alright, so a bunch of colors. I got a, looks like camo one, a Harley one. Here's the OG chrome. Alright. Comes with a little pouch. So here's how it works. You take the lid off. You're going to pop out this little piece here. That's like a little cap. You fill the base. It's going to be just like your lighter, filled with the cotton or rayon. Fill it with lighter fluid. Put the top back on. You light that. Kind of blow it out. And it's just going to have like this slow, really, really low burn. You put the cap back on, and obviously it's metal. It's thin, you know, plate metal, and it heats up fairly quick. Like this actually gets hot. So that's why they actually give you this pouch too, because when this gets too hot to use, you could put it in the pouch and feel the warmth still through it. You don't really want to hold it bare in your hand unless, you know, it's just the beginning part of it, because it does get quite hot, like way hotter than this would. But anyway, that does use fuel. The fuel, you know, it smells, it doesn't run out, so it's more maintenance for sure and more costly, but kind of old school, and it definitely works though. That thing works. But anyway, that's it for now. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you have an awesome day. I'll see you tomorrow with a brand new video. Take care.